Dogs up for-
Okay. Well, I've already forgotten all your names, so we'll call the meeting of the Planning Commission to order at 4 minutes after 7. And we'll seat you and me.
That's Jen, Jimmy, and Carol.
Carol, okay, good, thank you. We'll consider the minutes. I hope Wayne read them.
They look good.
They look
They look
good,
good.
okay, we're approved. Motion to include items not already on the agenda.
Wait, hold on, who made we gotta make a motion. to
Okay, I'll make a
approve
motion.
the minutes.
I'll
Oh, we
second.
do, oh, okay.
Carol and Jennifer are on it.
Okay.
You okay tonight?
No, I just came from a poetry reading, I'm all buzzed up.
Jennifer. Okay, no,
No subsequent.
No subsequent business.
Okay. No new applications, I hope?
no.
Mhm.
Oh, God,
And
that'll be
No
terrible.
pending applications,
No.
thank you. Committee reports, if available. Sustainability, have anything to say for yourself?
Yeah, I wrote down two things.
Let me see if it'll.
So what
if
we
it
talked
ticks off
about-
My memory.
We talked about water quality a bunch because we talked about Aquarian and the testing that we did for the Earth Day and stuff. Hugh was really the expert on that.
Yeah.
We talked about landscape equipment. You know, it's noise, but it's also polluting the
Yeah.
2-cycle engines. So we talked about trying to, instead of coming up with like an ordinance or something, trying to work the other way and incentivize the businesses to go electric, either through property tax credits or whatever levers we have. So we were gonna talk about that at our next
That's a
meeting.
good idea.
Because any businesses that register with the town pay property tax.
Yeah.
on their Equipment.
Mhm.
Well, that's a good idea, because
Give them a break.
at 7 o'clock in the morning when they're vacuuming my neighbor's
Oh,
lawn,
yeah, it's great.
we'd love to have
All
it.
day,
back.
all day.
No, it's loud, but it's
All
also really polluting. The 2-cycle engines,
Mm.
like an hour of leaf blowing equals, I forget what it was in the newsletter, but it's like hundreds of miles of driving.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah,
crazy.
and what happened to just raking leaves? That was
I know.
so sustainable.
It was very
Okay,
sustainable. And then also we have budget left and we were talking about getting some no idling signs
The idling
made.
sign was, some truck was idling at the
In
store,
front of it.
right?
In front of it?
Yeah, and the sign is, well, the sign was up against the, they didn't
Oh,
have
it must
out.
have blown down.
I
They-
almost-
they-
I almost went and got it and put it in front
You
of the truck.
you should,
No, I didn't
because
wanna
it's
get
not
beat
really
up.
the market's job.
They're not
They
gonna
just-
beat you up.
They just put it away for us. I don't know why
You're a
they
lawyer,
bring
sue
it in.
them.
I'm a lawyer, so
You can always put it out.
Okay, well,
I
now-
don't know why they put it
now that I
away.
know, I will next time.
Yeah, and I feel bad. They take really good care of our sign. Like they'll pull it in the rain and everything. And it's not your job. It's weatherproof. Like it's good. But there were, when it was really, really windy, it would blow. So I think it,
Okay.
and then they probably forgot
Well,
about it.
now that I know all.
Anytime,
then I
you
know.
can put it out there. Or ask permission to put it in a new place. Like we're supposed to be, we're gonna talk about that next week
Okay.
or whenever our meeting is. So, That's it.
Sustainability.
Well, no, it's not, because economic development.
Oh, yeah. So at our last
Good thing
meeting,
she's
we
here.
had presentation from Sandor Max
Mm.
on the metrics for Explore and they just continue to knock it out of the
Yeah.
park. They're amazing.
Yeah,
And then we also had the survey results from the restaurants about Restaurant Week.
Huh?
And what was really exciting is we had 13 restaurants participate.
nice.
Well, we had 100%, but then one couldn't, who owns Inari got sick and he's gonna close.
Hmm.
But, and 12 did the survey, so it's like almost 100% did
Wow.
the survey. I believe it was something like 2 restaurants saw an increase of over 40%
Wow.
on sales during Restaurant Week versus the same week the year before. A handful were in the like 20 to 40 range, and then a couple were, I forget, but the average was like 25%
Oh,
or
good.
50%. So,
So
and
we're
they
happy.
all said they would do it again. They thought it was great. We had some great comments.
Hmm.
So, our first one.
Yeah,
and
good.
this is successful.
Whatever happened to that, event that we had where the art association put out all those pieces all those sculptures
Oh,
all
the
over
sculpture
town.
tour,
Mhm.
that was awesome.
Yeah,
And they have talked to, and we've talked about that at the Arts Council.
Cause what if you could combine the two?
yeah, it's a great idea.
Oh, yeah. Well, and we combined arts with Restaurant Week, and we promoted on the Restaurant Week website all of anything that was happening, any concert, any movie. We hosted a movie showing of The Art of Eating, which was a movie about a woman who wrote about
Oh, yeah,
food.
how did that go? Was that well attended?
It was for Washington, it was
Yeah.
like 25 people.
Oh, yeah,
It was,
alright.
you know,
Yeah.
it's not.
Not
that's
embarrassing,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. And.
It wasn't just Michelle.
No,
Yeah.
right, I was there.
Well, she's
I-
paid.
you know. But, and the law had an opening
Yeah.
that we promoted, so we tied it in, but yeah, oh my gosh.
And you
if
did
we
a
had the
poetry
sculpt-
reading, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So if we had the sculpture tour at the same time, that would,
gorgeous.
that
Yeah.
would be amazing.
yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah,
Sorry,
So,
I don't have
but the
video.
sculpture tour took a lot of work.
It did,
Yeah.
A
I'm sure it
lot,
did.
and so the people who were in charge of that so Simon, who's head of law, is also on the Arts Council, and we talked about it at the Arts Council, and kind of like maybe helping do something like that again. We
Yeah.
would love it. It's a big undertaking, but
Well, it's
we would
mostly,
like to help.
yeah, because they all have to be secured to the ground or craned in, because some of them are big.
Yeah, it
and-
costs a lot of money.
Yeah,
Yeah, and finding them all
Yeah,
and contacting
Yeah,
and figuring out who goes
sure.
where.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Yeah.
involved, but
I
we
just
were
thought
all,
it was
we were all,
really
no, it was.
it was very cool. What was really cool too, wasn't it like right after or during COVID? I don't just remember it was really hot. I remember just going around with the book and my kids were home randomly one weekend. I'm like, we're gonna go do this. It's really hot.
I was just thinking,
Was
because I
it right
really like
before
that sculpture
COVID?
that's out there now. It's out in front of.
The cat one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's between 5 days, yeah. that
Oh, no,
one's
no, no,
really cool.
actually, the one right out in front of the Washington Art Association.
Oh,
the
yeah.
blocks
Oh,
that
oh,
look like, if you
that-
look at it,
yeah.
it looks like the. leaves.
Elizabeth McDonald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
she's
she-
got one at the
in front of the
market as
food
well.
market, yeah.
Yeah.
one
That,
of
that
the-
circle in
It's
front of the
cool,
food.
looks
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah,
All right, well,
so that's
Actually,
like
that-
economic development.
give the Arts Council a nudge on that, because I think that would be really something. I mean, with all the galleries we have now.
I mean, yeah, if you had that and then maybe have our galleries involved somehow.
Yeah.
Open,
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
and then like, so
Well,
it would be like this whole,
Eckert Fine Arts
Yeah.
has some sculpture out front.
Yeah,
but
Um,
even if it's just, like, if they
Painter
have
does.
display. Even if it's in Judy Black, how they had Jack's paintings up the other day, even just like a general art, but the sculpture walk was.
Well, it
really
might
neat,
be-
too, like leading people
Yeah.
around the whole depot
thing.
Yeah.
with all the
Oh,
different
It'd be
kinds of
really
art.
cool if I had my sidewalks in.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, good luck.
But, it reminds me, so the Arts Council is a subcommittee of the EDC, which is a subcommittee of planning, so. it's
Yeah.
Kind of related. And one of our long-term projects is to get the depot, we're trying to include the green too, but declared a state cultural district.
Oh, cool.
And we meet all the requirements, it's just jumping through the hoops. We
Yeah.
have to have a public hearing, we have to pass a resolution, we have to make a map, we have to just do all the stuff.
Cool.
And we keep getting caught up in events like Restaurant Week, we're sponsoring artists for the block party tomorrow, so we're just like
Yeah,
constantly
interrupted.
doing stuff, and so we haven't been working on that application, but I
Maybe
think that would be
winter.
really
Yeah.
cool
Yeah,
for the
well,
town.
yeah, especially, because, Judy Black and Art Wow, the new Ecker or whatever, and then there's the other photography gallery in Titus, Kathy.
Yep.
And so, yeah, I think that makes great sense.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's interesting. when filling out the paper, you know, looking at the application, it's arts and culture, and so it's any venue that's used for cultural events or is historic in
Yeah.
some way, so town hall is
Yeah.
used for concerts and for other things, and so is the pavilion
Yeah.
and Shakespeare in the Park, and like, there are places that are culturally important.
Yeah.
That you wouldn't necessarily think of at first.
Well, and then, I mean, Art Association, of course, used to do the clothesline sale on 4th of July weekend inside here.
Mm.
And then for, I think, 2 years, the first year, I think we only did it for 2 years because, never mind. Anyhow, we did crafts out on the lawn. And we had, I think, well over a dozen craft tables and tents. Because there's no longer a crafts, I mean, the New Milford Green does a crafts fair, but we don't do that, and we have a lot of craftsmen in the area. And that's actually not a complicated thing in terms of Restaurant Week. It's not as complicated as the sculpture exhibit, but.
So, one, just to, I think we can move on, but, one thing about Restaurant Week and tying it in with the arts is that the time that the restaurants wanna do a Restaurant Week is when they're not busy.
Yeah,
So in that first quarter,
Mm.
like end of March, April,
Yeah.
like, they don't get busy until May, June.
yeah,
But like Eckert was by appointment only at that point, like the arts, that you won't wanna have a craft fair in
Yeah.
March.
yeah, yeah.
Unless it's inside.
Well, it could be,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, so we were having a hard time getting that to tie
Yeah.
together, we're gonna try to plan further ahead
Yeah.
next time so that they know. But, like Judy Black wasn't gonna have art on the walls, 'cause
Yeah.
they weren't usually open, but they did a student AP art show,
Yeah.
so that was really cool.
Yeah.
Just for the restaurant week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
it was nice,
Yeah.
it was nice, and it was students from Chippewa and Frederick Gunn.
Yeah.
AP art.
Yeah.
Which I love,
Good.
having them both, so, yeah, it was cool.
So so moving on here, we're gonna discontinue discussion of the 24 Plan of Conservation and Development. And
Except for talking about
But the.
tomorrow,
Yeah,
and
well,
this, like, I put together,
tomorrow is Thursday.
I mean, sorry, Friday,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Scared the hell out of me.
sorry.
Okay, let's talk about the dates for the,
And actually this like, I put together
You
this
don't get
flyer,
one.
it's I'm sorry, I didn't
That's
bring it, I
okay.
can take notes.
Thank you.
I can change any of the words, but once you guys tell me what you want it to say, I'm gonna make some, this is for the table on Friday, and I'll make some smaller ones so that people can take it home. I just kind of made it up.
but the dates are good.
To explain to people what, you think people know what the P O C D is?
Well, I wrote it out right there. It said, 10-year
10-year.
plan of conservation and development update.
I thought it's 5-year.
No,
10?
Yeah.
So that's it?
yeah,
I can write more there. I said, we want your input. We could say, let your voice be heard, whatever you want it to say.
That's nice, all right.
well, we want your.
Michelle, I can't see the flyer. Can you give me the dates and times? And did you include a link to where they can look at the P O C D?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I have a QR code.
Oh, okay. So 6:22 at 10.
Hold on. The first one's not confirmed yet, so I have to ask the
Okay.
committee what they want to do about that. The other 3 are confirmed.
Is that gun?
Let's talk the dates and then we'll tell you.
6:30. 7:17 is Wednesday at the Women's Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you this flyer tomorrow. Did you not read my email?
I might not have. I've been so wrapped up in getting our board agenda together. I'm seeing 3. I'm
It's
seeing.
fine. So I emailed you back. I told you, as soon as I get it fixed, I'm gonna send it to you tomorrow.
Okay.
You don't have to take quick notes. All
Okay.
right?
Thank you.
Sure.
Should we add like an informational thing of like a document about the future of the town? Because
Like what it is, plan of conservation and
Right.
development, sure.
I don't know.
What kind of information are we
Well,
gonna?
Wayne said he was gonna Didn't he,
To
in his
bring-
email, say he was gonna prepare some stuff?
Yes.
He
Yeah.
said he was gonna have his laptop there and have it up. I made
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 copies, hard copies. And the QR code brings you to it on the website.
You might wanna actually put, instead of just the town website.
Yeah, you can put whatever you want.
Put the full, planning commission, in case they can't figure out when they go to the town website, where to go.
Okay, well, I didn't even know if that's what we want, like for more information, do we wanna put an email? Do we want them? to
No, no,
contact-
no, I
Oh,
just
no?
think,
Okay.
just have the full, the full address.
Yeah, we don't wanna put an email.
No,
I
no, we
told Jeff
don't.
start, I asked Jeff to do some generic emails on each commission, cause I don't want them all coming to me. I
Yeah.
can't have them all go to Tammy. I have to have one where everybody in my office has access to them.
It's just the QR code, some people don't get it.
Okay.
So having it written out helps.
Washington CT, I'll figure out what it
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
but it's / planning
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something,
whatever,
something, yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Okay. And
Well,
then,
I think these dates look good. I mean, the town hall is last.
So which is
That's
the
what
one,
you
so
wanted,
ain't
the
St.
first
Andrews is
one.
the only one
St.
that's not
Andrews is the only
confirmed?
one that's not confirmed. I've emailed them, I've called them. I don't have a contact, I thought Wayne was gonna,
Yeah, I thought it
Confirm
was too, yeah.
but. So, and that's coming up quick. So the
Yeah.
question is, do we just go with the other three, cause it's New Preston, the Depot and the Green? Or do we,
Well, just put.
Promote it
just-
later?
Why don't we just put tentative here?
you wanna promote it? Without
Yeah.
having contacted them?
I mean, you have New Preston, so you don't really need Marlboro.
Well,
I just
yeah,
did
you
what you
do.
guys said.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you
you
guys
do.
said you've had it there before.
Just put,
Yeah.
yeah, just put tentative
Yeah.
and
Okay.
please check with, whatever, please
Yeah.
check on website or something.
Tentative. Tentative, please chat, all right, I'll try to fit that in underneath.
And if they don't read that, that's their own dang problem. It's like everybody's thinking, like,
Tough love,
do
that's
you,
what I say. Give them tough love.
I'm full of it.
Yeah, just,
Please check what? Tentative, please check.
The town website.
I guess
would be
actually,
wrong
you know
month.
what, I could put these all on the town website calendar, even though they're not, because they are public meetings.
yeah,
Okay, so I'll put them all on the website. And please check
And Wayne's gonna have
website.
the info that we'll need. So is Wayne
What-
gonna go to every one of these?
Well, so
Are we
that's,
supposed to go? or-
yeah, you guys are, I chose the dates because no one else did. And so I looked at the town calendar. You guys wanted town hall last, you wanted some Saturdays, you wanted some weekdays. The library's not open on Wednesdays. I avoided the Green Fair and the Swanson Tournament and the memorial that's happening here. And that was,
It's a good mix.
yeah, so hopefully some of you can make those.
I'm planning on
I'll try.
I
being,
can only do
Okay.
the June ones.
yeah, because you're gonna be occupied.
Yeah, well, oh, I'm gonna be in Maine for the July ones. I also have a 5th-year party on Friday, so I can't do that.
On Friday, but it sounds like Wayne will be there for
Okay.
Friday, and Dimitri, you as well?
Yeah.
Cool.
When does it start?
5:30.
Oh, okay. Good.
5:30 to 8.
I can actually do some work then.
Sure.
I'll come in my painting digs and look impressive.
So wait,
Yeah, so I think the
back to
dates are
the
good.
top. Okay, so the dates are good. I'll just put tentative.
I was like, where's my dog?
What do
Okay,
I
oh,
need?
I get, wait. POC did listening and input tour.
Listening and input, okay. listening.
Let's reiterate the word input. Maybe that'll help them get the idea that they're supposed to show up and talk to us.
Okay.
Because when they come
Is
later.
there a way to put like, bring your ideas?
And the new business.
Don't
Yeah, well,
go overboard, Shelley.
so we can make it say whatever you want.
No, but I think
You want your
reiterating,
input, is there, 10-year plan of
Okay, yeah.
conservation and
Yeah, if
development?
it says we want your
Update.
input, that's fine. That's fine.
yeah,
10-year plan of conservation and development update,
Mhm.
yeah, good.
underneath that, what?
I
what
think
is it?
we should put something that says like a a plan for the future of the town or something, because I didn't know a plan of conservation development.
Well, then maybe you got a point.
Underneath that.
Maybe if you move that up a bit and
Yeah.
then underneath it said, something along the line, what's the future
Yeah,
plan?
a document about the future of the
Fu-
town. or
Future
something.
plan for the town of Washington.
Yeah,
And then POCD listening
I'm
to,
hearing
and
you, I feel like there's a better way to say it.
Yeah.
yeah, well, there may be.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting is
Ask
for other.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, talking about the future of the town. For anybody in education or business, when you say it's our strategic plan, they're like, oh, right? So I don't know if we want to call it the town's strategic plan, but that might not
I
mean
think
stuff
it's,
to
no,
people.
it's a little
Different
different. I
meaning.
think we have a different meaning, the strategic plan. It's more
not-
based,
it
it's
isn't.
more zoning, strategic plans, I think, are more zoning based.
Well, and they're also.
But
they're-
strategic plans for industry they're your mission, your
Mhm,
goals, where you see yourself, it's your to-do list of how you want to get to where you think you need to be in 5 years or 10 years. So realistically.
Yeah, but I think in towns, they do use that for another kind of plan. So I don't know if we want to
Yeah,
muddy
well,
the water.
and it might not be meaningful, a document about the future of the town. I'll throw it in the chat too.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, if we. There's another way to say
Yeah,
that.
it says.
Okay, so I'll put that underneath, 10 the 10 year. Any other changes? Because I'm gonna print them tomorrow and they'll be on the table on Friday.
If you want to bring it down to me and we can look at it before you print them. I just won't be around in the afternoon.
yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
I'm
like that.
impressed.
He did
No, I
it.
think it
Or
looks
you can, but-
really nice.
Huh?
Right? Got my subscription.
What is it?
Canva?
It's pretty fun.
Is that
Yeah.
the same as Procreate? That's a real app.
I believe you.
Michelle Gora. It's a real app.
I believe you. I've never heard of it or seen it or used it, but,
I think it's the same as Adobe Art.
oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
used it for a bunch of things.
oh,
Gosh.
Cool.
I
don't
was the
know. wow.
inappropriate one
I'm
here.
still like learning Canva, but
Mhm.
it's pretty easy.
Oh, I think that's more of a business base. Procreate is more of like a creative, artistic thing.
Well, I think this
Oh,
looks great.
The other
Michelle.
thing,
Yeah, I
I
do
put
too.
in
You
an
got
hour
everything.
discussion because I wanted people
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
know that it's not a like
Right.
all day workshop.
Yeah,
Is that
Not 10
okay?
No,
minutes
that's
and
good,
then
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they're
Yeah,
also,
and the library wanted that because they close at 8.
yeah, and also we want to let people know that, they don't have all night to
Yeah.
harass us.
Sit around. and
Right.
talk.
So I forget what times I chose.
They're pitchforks.
10 on Saturdays and
Torches
6
only be lit
actually-
for-
Oh,
Hi,
I
David.
didn't-
Hello.
Just
Um,
So you guys are already through the agenda.
Yeah, we're done. We're out of here.
Oh, that's right. The new
I see
time
a lot of
is.
lighting or laughing. Sorry I'm late.
We start at 7 now.
I don't know if you realized that.
Well, can we wrap, are we wrapping this up? We think you did a great job.
Yeah, this
You
is
have your
great.
notes.
Yeah, I have lots of
And
notes.
we'll just give you a hard time when we see the results on Friday. Okay, so 5:30, we have a table. Wayne says he's got it organized.
Yeah.
Okay.
I communicated with him.
It's not important, but on here, there's more space between 10 AM and 6:30 PM. There's just more space on it.
Yeah, that is funny. So,
Teacher mode.
Oh, yeah, no,
Visual.
there's like a space, and I think there is supposed to be a space. I don't know if it just, I copied and pasted it from an email into here and it already had the font chosen, and I don't know if it like didn't recognize the
Yeah,
spaces, but
then
thank
it's
you.
just New Preston Women's Club needs a space, or the other ones need to have less space. One way or the other, either make more space or reduce the space. Cause you have no space after AM, two
Yeah,
spaces
yeah,
after
yeah, yeah.
PM, no space after PM.
Yeah, so I'll make them the same. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
It
don't-
doesn't matter which way you make them the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good eye.
Yeah,
Are
that
you
was a good
teacher or
catch.
That was a
something?
good catch.
Sometimes.
Young eyes.
All right,
Good.
cool.
Good, all right.
And then, I'll run it in the selectmen's email as well.
So it's gonna be advertised in the selectmen's email.
Right. And the what's happening
Where else?
website thing.
Do you want me to
town
put it on
calendar?
the planning
Yeah,
page?
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Okay.
If you could put it on the planning page, I'll put it in the
Okay.
selectmen's email.
And
I'll print a few to hang like at the market and stuff.
Yeah, good idea.
we put it on Explore.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can put it on Explore.
I think that should cover it.
yeah,
I think so. I mean, and you're gonna be at the block party
Yeah.
on Friday. Well, and did you guys all get your newsletters?
yes,
Did you read
No.
Wayne's article?
Yes, it is.
not yet.
Okay, well, it's the cover article and it's
No
about
wonder I.
this. And he said at the end of it, POCD, conversations June and July.
Right,
So,
okay.
so
It's a
that's.
really good article about getting your dog license.
I did read that one too.
Yeah, well, with a very nice picture.
Yes, yeah.
Good, yeah, I think that's, for the one happening at town hall, if there's nothing else going on, we can put it on the sandwich board.
I suppose so, yeah. People look at the sandwich, I suppose they do.
You know what,
It's
it's,
a sandwich board.
Right at the end of the
At the
sidewalk in
end.
the front.
like right now, it says the block party, but
People look at
sometimes
it
it
and
says
notice it.
taxes due.
Never
Oh my
mind.
God, that's how I know when to like do the vote.
See, people read it,
Yeah, people read
it's
it.
actually kind of effective,
Yeah.
so as long as there aren't other things, it's
Yeah.
like public meetings they'll put out there
Mhm.
too, sometimes. Okay,
Okay, do we have any communications?
No,
We don't?
no,
Nobody wants to talk to us?
no,
No,
Administrative business?
no.
No, you sure?
you're
Mhm.
fired.
Oh,
well, you guys should know that the multifamily passed on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah,
That's really
Cool.
exciting,
What was the vote?
unanimous,
Unanimous.
5-0.
Yeah,
I know.
All right.
It's exciting.
yeah.
Yay, progress.
Oh,
Not
that's what it
perfection.
turned out.
It's good. No, I mean, that's
It's great.
important
No,
Yeah.
yes,
for the
it's
Yeah.
awesome.
POCD.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
that's one of the goals in
Yeah,
there, so
good.
that's exciting.
Good,
And it was a goal of the affordable housing plan.
Yeah.
So.
well, all right.
Gotta
Well,
take the W's
devil will
when
be
you
in the
can.
details.
Mhm.
Okay, so, motion to adjourn,
Moved, seconded,
I'll second.
okay.
okay, all in favor? Aye,
Don't fight over it.
thank you for
Quick as
chiming
me.
in, Dave.
Bye,
We already lost Brian.
have a good evening.
Lost Brian.
Thanks, see you.
All right.